Today I'm going to be showing off some new 3D printed parts for the electric EOW cone winder that I've been working on. The first one is this. If you're wondering what this is, it's a replacement for the placement diagram. So this piece of paper comes with every cone winder and tells you where to put the tensioner and the cone winder base. And this is just a super compact placement diagram that makes setting up and taking down really quick. Let me demonstrate. All you do is take the parts out like this. The tensioner just sets into this portion. The base will just set into this portion. And then you use these connecting pieces to connect the pieces. And they're all tapered so that they can only go together the right way. And they do click together very nicely. They all hold together quite well. And once they're connected, it will be at the correct distance, just like this. Then all you have to do is thread the yarn through the tensioner like this. And as the name implies, depending on how you run it through those pegs, it'll apply different amounts of tension. You take the threader, put it under the drum like that. You take the yarn, pull it through, and then because the the cones have little knobs, you just have to wrap it around the cone a couple of times, and you take out the key like that, and at this point you just turn it on and you're ready to start winding your cone. So as you can see, the setup with this 3D printed part is much quicker than it would be using the placement diagram. So the tensioner does come with a clamp, but you can see that, using the placement diagram and the clamp every time is going to be much slower than just using this 3D printed part. So if you have access to a 3D printer or want to purchase one from one of the other businesses that, sell them, I think it's a nice addition to the cone winder. I don't personally sell them. I just give away the files for free, but there's lots of options to get them 3D printed from other people. So the other thing I wanted to show off was a part that allows it to more easily accept different sized cones. So I think these are great cones. I make them, but people will have other kinds of cones sometimes, and it's always nice to reuse things that you already have. So there's a lot of different sized cardboard cones out there. And to try to accommodate those, I've made this resizable cone holder, so you can kind of move the different cone piece or the cone holder pieces around, and that will allow you to accept different size cones. It would also be very easy to print out a couple of different size cones. So for this part, I'm going to give away the Fusion 360 files so that people can make changes and things. For this part, I don't think this is the final one. It works pretty well. You just take a cone and put it on like that, and you can kind of adjust its position by rotating it. But I have a bunch of other ideas of things that I want to try, so I'm hoping that people will give me some feedback, try out different files, maybe make their own modifications and try things, and hopefully we can come up with a really clever way to accept different sized cones like this in the future. But for now, this works pretty well. And I thought I'd just share it with people so that people could try out different sized cones, maybe take the Fusion files, the CAD files, and modify them and come up with improvements to it. Like I said, I've got ideas for improving it myself, but it works pretty well, so I just thought I'd give away what I have right now. Thanks for watching.